Hey guys, and welcome back to That LP Show. The name of the game is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Well, we were going to run around the galaxy and install a Norton antivirus on all of the AUs in the galaxy, but according to the Space Pirates, our Norton trial version has expired, so now we have to kick their asses and steal a new product key. And our first victims are coming right through here. Let's go ahead and scan them. And these are the Pirate Militia, expendable infantry units, lightly armed and armored. The pirates have not enhanced all of their fighting forces. They continue to use militia units in battle. These groups are made up of slaves and criminals and do not receive the phase-on enhancements given to regular army troopers. They are surprisingly obedient to the upper caste within the pirate military. Rumor has it that disobedient militia members often find themselves as dinner for regular army troops. Damn! Well, let's kill them in a more dignified way so they don't get eaten, because holy cow. There we go. I just saved you guys a lot of embarrassing pain. Alright, let's go ahead, charge up. A charge shot here. Go ahead, take these pirates out real quick. Want to draw their attention and make sure that they don't hurt these troopers right here. And for saving the troopers, we get a blue credit, which is weird that we get a blue credit.
Get to your ship ASAP.
Will do, because the blue credits are usually something that you get for scanning lore.
I don't know what they got themselves into.
They sure don't. All right, let's go ahead and scan this thing. And this is a space pirate boarding pod. These light craft are used to pierce bulkheads of larger ships. For those of you who are unaware, bulkhead is actually Navy for wall. Don't ask why, it just is. I spent 8 years in the Marine Corps and I still don't know. Pirate boarding pods are crude, even by their standards. They are composed of an aged propulsion drive, a cramped crew transport module, and a nose cone packed with high explosives. The pilot guides the pod toward the target ship, then rams it, detonating the explosives upon impact in an attempt to breach the hull. If a breach is created, the crew within exits the pod. Of course, mishaps occur. Sometimes the explosives go off prematurely, exposing the crew to the vacuum. Other times, the detonation fails to occur, leaving the pod to bounce off the target's hull. The shielding between explosives and the crew is substandard and often fails to protect the crew from the explosion. The pod's nickname of Space Coffin is well earned. I'm sure it is. Okay, let's run into here real quick. Get our scan visor, please. There we go. Quickly scan these guys, and this is the Crawl Tank. Small mobile weapon platform, lightly armored and well armed. Crawl tanks are mobile ground-based defense drones, but are easily destroyed by standard weapon fire. They can be equipped with different cannons, including a phase-on beam system. They are not built for sustained combat, and are better suited for light patrol and security roles. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly take them out now that we have their attention. And for taking them out real quickly, we save another GF trooper and get another blue credit.
Don't worry about me. Get down to your ship. Go.
Yeah, and only on here on the GFS Olympus are we going to get blue credits for satisfying special conditions like saving troopers. For the rest of the game after this point, we're going to be getting blue credits strictly for scanning lore. Oh, sucks to be that guy. Let's make life not suck for this guy by shooting that thing extremely quickly and saving him for a friend voucher. Now that's more like it for satisfying special conditions. That's what we'll mostly be getting friend vouchers for.
Help, Samus. The blast doors are down, so it looks like you have to find another way back to your ship.
Unfortunately. Well, let's backtrack. That is the Metroid thing to do. Oh, what are you guys stealing there? You know I'm gonna kick your ass and take it back, right? I think they know that too. And that's why they're throwing it to the little skinny guy who I'm going to kill oh so quickly. Come on, get back here. Get back here. Let me one-shot you. No, come on, come on. And boom. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, he's gonna take it back. What the hell? Who the hell do you think you are? He is an armored pirate militia, expendable armored infantry unit susceptible to explosive attacks. Members of the armored pirate militia have been granted lightweight armored suits for combat use. While this provides some additional resistance to beam weapons, they are still vulnerable to explosive attacks. Members of the armored pirate militia are mostly inept soldiers who have yet to die in combat. Okay, well, let's change that. We don't have any missiles to use as explosive attacks to break open their armor, but charge shots will also do the trick if I could ever get a good lock on him. There we go. One more ought to do it. Boom, boom, boom. And then he just becomes a regular pirate militia. Let's grab this thing. Oh, you. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? He's all the way up there. Yeah, if you're quick enough, you can grab the energy cell that they're tossing around before actually killing all three of them. Oh, we caught that thing in midair. Awesome. Okay, and this energy cell that we got, it will become scannable for the logbook later on, because energy cells are actually going to end up being kind of the primary MacGuffin of Metroid Prime 3, similar to the Chozo artifacts in Metroid Prime 1 and the Sky Temple keys in Metroid Prime 2. But for right now, it's just serving as a tutorial for how energy cells work. Next time we run into one, we'll be able to scan it for the logbook. But that'll be a while from now. Anyway, we got a new enemy here because, of course, we couldn't just put the energy cell in the slot without event. This is the Crawl Mine mobile explosive drone. Detonates on contact. Crawl mines are not terribly bright and rely on suicide strikes as their main form of attack. They were designed to patrol small areas such as ventilation shafts and maintenance tunnels. Though relatively harmless alone, they can be a danger in small numbers. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and try to keep them off of us for a while. This is a bit of a timed event. We eventually want to get into that vent right there. We'll see a crawl tank crawling through this ventilation shaft here, and he'll bust through it, and then we'll be able to make our escape. Until then, let's try to hold off all of these little guys and take as little damage as possible. And there he is. There he is. You can see him crawling through the ventilation shaft right there, and he'll be busting through there pretty soon. There we go. And let's just make our escape. These things are infinitely spawning, so we'll never be able to kill them all. Ooh, there's Rundus there looking all cool. And here we go, our first energy tank right on the beaten path, is just as they always do. They add 99, well, I guess it says 100, but it's really only 99 per E-tank if you really think about it, because, you know, once we exhaust our 99 hit points, it will expend an E-tank and it'll reset back to 99. It won't actually say 100, and I don't think 0 counts. Okay, security override enabled. Lock has been deactivated. Disposal system on standby. Disposal system. Oh, gross. We're standing in green, oily poo water. Maybe this thing will help us get out of here. And this is a bomb slot. Unit is active and ready for use. Use a morph ball bomb to operate. Bomb slots are powered system control units. To use, insert the morph ball into the slot and detonate a bomb. This will transfer energy from the slot to the device connected to it. Don't know why the Federation has morph ball technology, since none of them can actually use a morph ball, but whatever. Hopefully this will be a way for us to get out of the poo water. Airlock, huh? Airlock? Ah, shit! Nah, it's okay. We can breathe in space. Space! I'm in space. I'm assuming the power suit lets her breathe in space. She doesn't look like she's, you know, suffering from the effects of being, you know, exposed to space. She's not freezing. She's not suffocating. Oh, look at that nice JPEG of our gunship back there. It'll become more 3D as we get closer. Also, Gandrada was up there kicking some ass if you didn't notice. Well, we were going to use that hand scanner. Now we need to get rid of that debris somehow. Yes, game. I know I can strafe. I thought I turned off the hint system. That seems an awful lot like a hint. Yeah, no new enemies to scan here. Just a few crawl tanks and some pirate militia. They don't hit very hard either, so don't be afraid to just, you know, run right up into their faces and shoot them. All right, and in here we get our first missile expansion. That'll give us 5 missiles for us to use. Samus, tiny room, tiny room. It's not safe to just do a test fire in here. You could have waited until we got outside. Oh, let's just fire. She just fired at that wall right there. That was real smart. Okay. All right, but now that we have missiles, we can get rid of this debris. And just like the missiles in the other Prime games, if you lock on to an enemy, it does have homing properties. Anyway, as soon as we come in here, quickly, as fast as you can, shoot all of these red switches. Because if you don't shoot them fast enough, this trooper right in here fighting these guys, he won't be fighting them. He will be dead. Okay, well, we got their attention, so let's go ahead and scan them. And this is an Aero Mine, flying anti-personnel unit. Drop shield to fire weaponry. Aero mines suffer from a design flaw. Their shield and beam weapon units use the same power source, allowing only one to function at a time. This exposes the unit to damage when it fires at enemies. Aero mines were originally designed to take the role of sentry for space pirates, but have since been put to use in combat as well. Because of the initial design flaw, these units do not pose much of a threat. After the executions of the first design team, god damn! The new pirate designers swore to correct this flaw with great haste. I'm sure they did. Anyway, yeah, when their shields are come on, I don't want to lock on. When their shields are up, they can't be destroyed, but they will remove their shields in order to fire. And anyway, for getting to that trooper in enough time, we get another blue credit, and that is the last blue credit we're going to get for a special condition outside of scanning lore. Okay, well, I think we will hit it up real quick. Not as a save point, but we'll go ahead and use it to refill our health. Don't feel like saving right now. We still have some time. Unfortunately, it does only refill your health. It does not refill ammo. So, yeah, you're going to actually have to restore your ammo the hard way, or get to the ship. The ship also restores ammo and health and acts as a save point. No, it couldn't be that easy, could it? Well, he's dead. You know, Samus, it's not like it's in between you and the ship. Just turn around and run to the ship. No, you gotta show that you're a badass and kill the thing, huh? Very well. But first, like all new enemies, let's go ahead and scan it. This is Zerker Lord. Phasite plating on its head can only be destroyed by projectiles it fires. Zerker Lords are highly resistant to damage. Their shoulders are the only unprotected area vulnerable to standard weapon fire. Their main defense lies in their head-mounted phasite plating, which can only be destroyed by the projectiles it fires. Zerker Lords are a desperate measure, designed to exploit Phazon as much as possible. The few Berserker Knights that survive the highest level of corruption are promoted to Lord status. Lords are distinguished by their ornate phasite plating and the Phazon reserves they carry on their backs. So yeah, I'm slurring my speech. Don't know why. Anyway, go ahead, lock on to it, and start shooting at its red shoulders or armpits. It kind of looks like armpits because it's kind of below. Anyway, as you probably remember when I was, in the main menu in the very first episode, I said that lock on free aim. Oh, there we go. Shoot these back at it. Why you hitting yourself? Lock on free aim is usually disabled, but there are a few bosses, such as in this case, in which you want free aim enabled. Let's just go ahead and jump over that. And this is one of those cases in which the game is smart enough to know that you actually need lock on free aim enabled. So it automatically enables it just for these, just for this, whoa, this one part of the boss fight. Whoa, can't shoot the red ones back. There we go. Let these get as close as possible, because it stops firing it once you start shooting them back. But yeah, that's what we want right there, is to break open the phasite plating to expose its weak point. All right, it's going to start sending out these shockwaves now. But now that we've actually eliminated the need to keep locked onto this thing while shooting other targets on its body, lock-on free aim has now been disabled, so now we have a surefire shot. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Surefire shot at its weak point. So yeah, charge shots will do. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could just take little pot shots like that. But either way works. I wouldn't recommend using missiles though. I mean, I guess you could, but you know, they're not going to do much more damage than, you know, simply rapid fire or charge shots, which frankly will be a little bit quicker. How are you falling down? Shouldn't you be falling out? And oh, was that one of theirs or one of ours? Yeah, but he just kind of like fell down. There is no down in space. If anything, he would just kind of like float backwards. But no, he went down. Okay, and for beating the Berserker Lord, we get a yellow credit. We'll mostly be getting yellow credits for defeating bosses and other special enemies, but looks like everything here on the Olympus is being settled. Let's head down to Norian and kick some more space pirate ass. But that's going to have to wait until next time. And until next time, thank you for watching That LP Show, and have a one that is good.